So I don't know if you had anything else to add, or Miss Jones just left, but how to be creative when getting out that information so they won't be so overwhelmed.
We also do the office hours, like Teeshawn said. Our teachers are required to, in addition to their 3 instances of new learning, they also have to have 3 hours for office hours per week. And they have to stagger the times to meet the needs of, parents who work early or work late. But the caveat to that is if you host a live class, that can substitute for one of your office hours. So we try to give parents and scholars as many opportunities to engage with the teacher, but also giving kind of leniency to the teacher, because a lot of our teachers, we used to have a really young staff, but we're kind of getting a little older now. So most of our teachers are getting into their 30s and 40s, and we have a few folks in their 50s, and many of our teachers have multiple children. So we had to make kind of allowances for them, knowing that while they're still homeschooling, they're also homeschooling their own kids. So we try to be gracious with everybody. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, the office hours is a good way for parents to engage with teachers too.
Yeah, I did on what Erika said, and then the principal and the AP, they have office hours as well. So it's literally like Opendoor Policy every day. With why shaking your head, Erika?
I shake my head only because 9 times out of 10, like if you put that out there, parents will think that the administrators are the first line of defense.
Yeah.
And I understand, like in this situation, they feel like, well, if I escalate it all the way to the top, I'll get a faster response or a better response. And yeah, no, I don't want my email, or I don't want that. I love you, parents, but I don't want that.
You know what? The bottom line is that it's available. And so that's what I'm getting to. Everyone in the building is available. Everyone, even our security staff, everyone has a Hangout link. Our office administrator, our dean of students, everyone has a link. Everyone has Hangout hours and office hours every day. So that's a little different for us, because I mean, you can imagine trying to call the school and you set up with me like, can I speak to the principal? And sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. But my principal is really good about just keeping the entire community and our major stakeholders informed. So that's pretty solid when it comes to teacher engagement. It's the same thing that you mentioned, Erika.
Okay. I would assume administrators are having to provide more varied support, because again, at least from the teachers that we have talked to and we've heard of, some are doing some like next level work in terms of engaging and being innovative, and then some are just trying to make sure that they've established contact, because that's the goal. So I think from school to school, state to state, teacher to teacher, nothing's going to look exactly the same. But it sounds like what you're both saying is just it's about being intentional in terms of reaching students where they are and not making any assumptions. Again, some have laptops, some may not. There might be one laptop for the entire house in some cases, or in other cases, everybody might have their own, or some might have absolutely none, or somebody's going to a neighbor to use their internet. Like everybody's going to be in a different place. But yeah, I think, it kind of comes down to, again, just being intentional. Do something, please. And I think kids want to do well. They're bored too. All of my clients have said just that. At first it was like, oh yeah, we're out of school. Give them about a week and a half. Okay. They want to go outside. They want to breathe air. They want to see their friends. I want a hug. I just, not right now. But yeah, I think everything that you all said makes complete sense.